Is it time to buy or sell Microsoft stock? In this video, we will explore Microsoft in depth. Our initial report was published on Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, and we are now here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Microsoft as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 1.41. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 22.63% since we first listed Microsoft as a buy candidate 36 days ago. This translates to an average return of 0.63% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. This stock is currently positioned in the upper part of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term. This situation typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at 480.73 will initially signal a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 32.25% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 19.68% to 33.85%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of negative 3.11%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 28.25% and negative 2.32% over the next year. In present terms, this would position the future price somewhere between 340.79 and 463.93. Our latest daily update from Microsoft includes the headline, Stronger Technical Forecast for Microsoft Stock Price After Friday Trading. The Microsoft stock price experienced a decline of 0.82% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, dropping from $478.87 to $474.96. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.35%, with a day low of $472.80 and a day high of $479.18. The price has risen in 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 3.17% over the past 2 weeks. Interestingly, the trading volume fell on the last day alongside the stock price, which is generally a positive indicator, as volume should follow price movements. On the last day, trading volume decreased by 2 million shares, with a total of 17 million shares being bought and sold, amounting to approximately $7.98 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $480.40, while the lowest price was $344.79. Currently, the price stands at 1.13%, or $5.44, below the 52-week high of $480.40, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Microsoft stock has reached new heights, hitting an all-time high of $478.87, making it the only company currently valued over $3.5 trillion. This surge reflects strong performance in the tech sector, particularly in artificial intelligence, which has positioned Microsoft as both a stable investment and a leader in AI innovation. Analysts highlight the company's enterprise business as a key advantage, fueling investor confidence in its long-term growth potential. Recent trends indicate a bullish sentiment, supported by a technical golden cross on the stock chart, where the 50-day moving average has surpassed the 200-day average, typically suggesting a continuing upward trajectory. The overall market is benefiting from easing geopolitical tensions and strong earnings, which could maintain upward momentum. However, not all news is positive. One German state has opted to uninstall Microsoft Teams, reflecting growing scrutiny and concern regarding the influence of major tech firms. Such regulatory challenges could prompt investors to reassess risks associated with holding MSFT in the long term. In summary, Microsoft appears poised for further short-term gains driven by its AI initiatives. Yet investors should remain vigilant about regulatory risks impacting its future trajectory. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 4th of June 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Microsoft a rating of overweight with a recommendation to hold. On Wednesday, the 21st of May 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Microsoft a rating of outperform with a recommendation to hold. On Wednesday, the 21st of May 2025, it was reported that BMO Capital assigned Microsoft a rating of outperform with a recommendation to hold. On Wednesday, the 21st of May 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned Microsoft a rating of outperform with a recommendation to hold. On Wednesday, the 21st of May 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned Microsoft a rating of overweight with a recommendation to hold. Analysts have assigned Microsoft stock a general buy rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as neutral, while the price-to-book ratio is rated as sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a rating of strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Microsoft. The Microsoft stock shows buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support is expected at $472.60 and $448.01. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Some negative signals have also been generated, which could impact the near-term development of the stock. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, June 12, 2025, and thus far, the stock has decreased by 0.82%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. During the last trading day, volume decreased alongside the price, which mitigates overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals you may find noteworthy. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots noted a sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger Bands registered a buy signal 2 days ago. Short-term Moving Average reflected a buy signal 15 days ago. Long-term Moving Average showed a buy signal 37 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 33 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average signaled a buy 37 days ago. Long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 32 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages revealed a buy signal 23 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Microsoft. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $425.40 and $390.49. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Microsoft finds support just below today's level at $425.40. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $390.49 and $357.86. In general, the stock tends to have very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered very low for this stock. During the last day, the stock moved $6.38 between its high and low, or 1.35%. Over the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 1.26%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Microsoft, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $3.35. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Microsoft. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Microsoft is at $478.87. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a point of consideration for swing trading. On the downside, Microsoft faces its first support level at $425.40. If this support level remains intact, it may present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Microsoft from multiple analyst sources is buy. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 12th of June, 2025, Walmsley Emma N. conducted an insider purchase of 1,217 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Rodriguez Carlos A. conducted an insider purchase of 72 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Pritzker Penny S. conducted an insider purchase of 23,063 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Peterson Sandra E. conducted an insider purchase of 43,276 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, McGregor Catherine conducted an insider purchase of 2,245 shares of restricted stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 41.515. Overall, insiders purchased 112,583 shares and sold 209,430 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $457.24, reflecting a decline of 3.73%. This stock demonstrates very low daily price movements, which translates to a low level of risk. However, the 14-day relative strength index stands at 79, which significantly heightens the risk. Additionally, we have received a sell signal from a pivot top identified just 1 day ago. Is Microsoft stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for Microsoft stock to perform well in the near future. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation from a hold or accumulate position to a buy candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 16th of June, we expect Microsoft to open higher by approximately $0.687 and start trading at $475.65. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.